Birth, parenting, and employability. Results of international research show that some of the countries with the highest fertility rates in Europe are those where policies allow parents a good combination between work and child care. Correlation between the total fertility rate and the percentage of working mothers. Evolution of fertility index. By analyzing the relationship between the total fertility rate and percentage of working mothers in Europe, we find that the greater percentage of mothers working full-time, the higher the fertility rate is. The Nordic countries stand out with the highest fertility rates and the highest percentage of working mothers. Portugal is situated roughly in the center. How is fertility distributed in Europe? Will fertility rates be similar in the whole of Europe? Are there countries with fertility rates more similar than others? Why? In which countries are recorded the highest fertility rates? Why? And the smallest? What is the position of Portugal? In answering these questions, we analyzed the evolution of the fertility rate between 1990 and 2009. Nordic countries. Evolution of fertility index. In these countries stand out Iceland and Norway with higher levels of fertility. The high birth rates among the Nordic countries are due to package policies supporting family and gender equality in a consistent and diverse way. This type of investment results in a relative political stability and high levels of fertility rate. The highest fertility levels in Europe. Central Europe. Evolution of fertility index. We highlight the case of France. Investments have been made in diverse policies to support fertility, with positive results in the growth of a fertility rate in the last decade. In contrast, we have countries with more familial traditions: Switzerland, Austria, and Germany, systematically presenting the lowest levels of fertility. Eastern Europe. Evolution of fertility index. In these countries, the political evolution in the early 90s led to the dismantling of the state and the limitation of its intervention. The end of safety in the workplace and the limitation and denial of public support may have led to a dramatic decrease in the birth rate. In part, the recent increase of birth rates may be due to a new wave of social and economic transformations related to the processes of European integration. Southern Europe. Evolution of fertility index. Countries of Southern Europe have registered the lowest fertility rates in Europe. Can be due to relative to youth levels of immaturity or to family support birth policies. Portugal is a particular case appearing in counter-cycle. In recent years, fertility has been declining and in other southern countries has been increasing. Opposite to some preconceived ideas, women's working in full-time in Europe does not adversely affect fertility. The fertility rate is similar across Europe. The evolution concerning fertility's index isn't similar across Europe. Such evolution is organized geographically. Regarding the different geographical organizations, corresponding birth support and children care policies are related.